Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today we're going to be making this really super delicious lemon cake, and it's so nice, and I hope you guys try this. So we're going to start by adding in our butter, which should be softened and at room temperature, and we're going to whisk this until it's light, fluffy and creamy, and it lightens in color. And now you can do this using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, but this is so easy by hand. And I actually did make this for my mum's birthday, so happy birthday mum, and it was super delicious. Once you've creamed your butter and it's nice and fluffy, you want to add in your honey, and the honey just adds like a beautiful texture to this cake, and it makes it so sticky and soft, and it makes the cake what it is. So you're going to mix that in until it's nice and incorporated. And one egg at a time, we're going to mix in our eggs, and you can of course crack your eggs into a separate bowl just in case you're worried about it being bad or anything, but I just went ahead full on and cracked in my eggs straight into the bowl one at a time. I'm going to mix in between each addition, and it might look like it's starting to curdle, but that's okay. It's kind of unstoppable. You can't stop that from happening since the butter and the eggs are going to separate, but that's okay. We're going to add in our flour soon. So once you've done that, you want to add in your vanilla extract and mix that in, and then you're going to zest one whole lemon, and this is what adds the lemoniness, the tang of lemon, and it's also part of what adds the subtle lemon flavor, which just makes this cake to die for, in my opinion. So you want to zest that whole lemon, make sure you get all of that yellow stuff, not the white stuff, and then you want to mix that in. Now we're going to add in our sugar, and we add in our sugar now just because it's kind of easier to do it this way, but of course you can do the butter and sugar and mix that in, but this way I kind of prefer, since it makes it really easier and I like it this way. So we're going to make sure we give that one final mix to make sure everything's incorporated. Then we're going to sift in our flour, and I mixed my baking powder with my flour, and I'm just going to sift that into my mixture of eggs and butter and sugar here, and then we're going to sift that in, and then we're going to mix that in. And sifting just makes this cake really light and airy instead of just chucking the whole pot of unsifted flour into the mixture, which will knock out all of the air that was in it, so it's going to make it kind of dense. And you don't want that. You want a light and spongy and airy cake. So you're just going to mix all that flour in, and it should come to this consistency. It should be kind of a thick and kind of dense kind of mixture, but you don't want that. So we're going to cut up our zested lemon, and we're just going to open that, and then we're going to squeeze out as much lemon juice as possible, enough for about 3 tablespoons, because that's approximately how much you need. And if you get any seeds in there, then just go ahead and take them out. So once you've squeezed out all your lemon juice, you're going to take a tablespoon measuring spoon, and you're going to spoon in 2 to 3 tablespoons. You may not need the whole 3 tablespoons. I would recommend using 2.5 or 2, depending on how humid it is in your area. But if it is really humid, then you probably won't need to. But if it isn't, then you might want to add 2.5 or 3, just along those lines. So it should really just come to this consistency, which is a nice and flowing and silky consistency. So we're going to put that into our baking tray, and I used a 9-inch one, and the cake did come out delicious. But if you would want a bigger one in height, then you probably would want to use an 8-inch cake tin. So then we're going to put that into our oven, preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to leave that in there for 15 to 25 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. And this is what this cake looks like. It's so delicious, and it's so like sticky at the top. It's a beautiful cake, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!